Hey guys, there's a couple of really great benefits to completing the main Easter egg on Rave in the Redwoods, and one of them is unlocking Kevin Smith as a playable character. When you get to the island that has the Pack-a-Punch portal, you can go into Rave mode and see these arrows on a wall inside of this bathroom. And obviously, just like David Hasselhoff, when you're ready to get into Rave in the Redwoods, you can hit this button combination in the lobby and it will activate him. One of his features is that he melees with the side of a hockey stick, which is really cool. I really appreciate the detail they put into customizing each of these characters. Now that Kevin Smith is unlocked, where is Jason Mewes? You know, it's Jay and Silent Bob. They're like a comic duo. They go together. Right before the boss fight, you're on a boat with Kevin Smith and he's talking about oh my god, I didn't kill Jay, did I? Where is he? I have to find him. And he just goes crazy saying that he has to find him. Then he falls into the water and turns into the slasher. I'll let you listen to that audio.
No, this has got to be a fucking mistake. I didn't kill him. I couldn't have killed him. Oh man, Jay, man. Jay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta find Jay. Jay!
So he's saying he needs to find Jay, and he doesn't think that he killed him, and that kind of seems like a clue that we need to go find Jay somewhere. And during one of the steps, when you go into this basement with those lights, you can hear mumbling, like it sounds like it's Jay behind the walls down here. One of the steps during the Easter egg is where you go into the basement and you pick up a skull from these bones, and then you see the picture, pop up on the left, and it's got both torn pieces and a skull above it. A lot of people are thinking that this skull belongs to Jay and that Kevin Smith actually killed him. And on the boat is where he had the realization. But on the boat, he says, I couldn't have killed him. I don't think I killed him. He didn't really admit to it. But then when he turns into the slasher, it seems like, maybe he did kill him when he was in the slasher form. There's no actual confirmation that Kevin actually killed Jay, but the story is definitely trying to hint that he did. But then there's also some subtle clues that indicate that he could still be alive underground, and that's during that step where you hear what sounds like his voice behind the walls and banging like he's trying to get out. Would Infinity Ward really take the time to put this much detail into some kind of story for this map where it's like, they're gonna make us think he's dead, but the twist is he's really alive, and we have to do some kind of Easter egg step to find him and free him from the slasher's dungeon? And if that was the case, what role could he play? Well, we don't have a David Hasselhoff civil protector, so maybe that might be something that he could be. Another huge clue that we might see Jason Mewes or Jay as a physical character on the map is this picture that Lee Ross had tweeted. The part of the studio that they're in is the motion capture, and this is where they will, get the physical form of the character and compile it into data and create the animation and, what the person looks like. Well, obviously Kevin Smith is in there and so is Jay, so why is he in there unless they did do some motion capture with him? It looks like that could be his hat there on the table that he has removed, and he was wearing some type of head apparatus like Kevin Smith is to do some type of recording. And this is all just complete speculation based on just hearing that voice behind the walls and not having complete confirmation that Jay is indeed dead. And I think we were all expecting some type of civil protector like David Hasselhoff, so maybe this would be him. It definitely would be a cool story idea to make Kevin the evil guy, like the villain, and then Jay or Jason is the good guy or the protector. Another benefit from doing the main Easter egg is being able to pick up the boss's chainsaw called the Smiley, and it's right underneath the spawn right here. The only way to pick this up is to do the main Easter egg in the game that you're in, and then you can access it. It doesn't unlock it forever. This weapon is way overpowered. If you just hold down the left trigger, it never overheats. It doesn't run out of any type of ammo, and you can practically sit in a corner and just hold down the trigger and it will kill everything around you unlimited. All players that are in your game can pick it up, and this thing kills the boss very, very quickly, so that's awesome, and you do get an achievement for that. But why this thing is so overpowered, I don't know. I am almost thinking that it's not supposed to be this way. They're probably going to do some kind of patch or update to make it where it overheats, or it has to not be so powerful in the higher rounds or something. But right now it is ridiculous. Here I am sitting in a corner There's no way I'm gonna die. I just sit there and it will kill everything that comes to me. It's definitely very game breaking, but if they did intend for it to be this way, then that is the best Easter egg reward ever. We don't know if there are any further Easter eggs with this chainsaw, like once you unlock it, but we're checking into things because there are smiley faces all over the spawn and they look suspicious. And this thing is called a smiley. It'd be so cool if you could finish the main Easter egg and then pick up this chainsaw and then, you know, saw open a wall or some kind of door that would open up for Jason Mewes to like escape. And now you have like a type of civil protector. That's how I would write the Easter egg if I were doing it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that that voice behind the walls is nothing, that it's the end of the Easter egg, there's not going to be any kind of civil protector, Jay is definitely dead and that was his skull? Or do you think there's a possibility that we're being tricked and there's a twist to all of it? But I hope you guys enjoyed this and we'll see you next video.